Hey guys, and welcome back to the Community Mod. In this series of videos, we do a social experiment where the community votes, I mod, and we see what we can come up with together. I know when the community works together, we can come up with something that is truly awesome. The best part is, when the mod is complete, I'll give away the controller to one lucky subscriber, so make sure you're subscribed. Finally, make sure that your voice is heard by voting in the comments section below, because each time you vote, that represents one opportunity to win. So in the first episode, we discussed the idea of upping our game by starting with a better base controller, and Emerald Blue just dominated by taking over 90% of the vote. In the second episode, we did some maintenance on the controller, prepared some mods, and took a vote on what color buttons we should use. In the third video, we casted some awesome glow-in-the-dark pink buttons, and I asked you guys what color paracord we should use on this controller. This was the closest vote we've had thus far, with only 2 votes separating the winner from second place. Let's hope you guys have the same reaction as SpongeBob and Patrick when we put the finishing touches on this controller.
If you ate all that, you'd have enough energy to run around the whole world.
It was a very tight race between Pink Sky Camo and Cotton Candy, but in the end, Cotton Candy was just a little bit sweeter. So with the winning paracord in hand, it's time to start sleeving. I did make a couple promises in the comment section in some of the previous videos, which was that I was going to use the longer Smash 4 cable for purposes of this controller. So, looks like we'll be getting a longer sleeve cable when it's all said and done. I'm just going to show a few highlights along the way, as I've done a full video on how to paracord. If you're interested in checking it out, take a look at the card in the upper right hand corner and you'll see the full tutorial on how to do it. So for now, let's just montage through this paracording process. With the paracording all complete, I want to show you guys a beta of a new mod that I've been working on.
Mother of God.
I call these LED rings, and as the name would simply imply, they're rings that have LEDs on them that will fit around your joysticks. These are made from super thin PCBs, and they use some of the smallest packages of components you could possibly fit on there. Some of the sizes of these components are smaller than half a grain of rice. Considering these betas just made it in the door, I couldn't help myself. I needed a controller to test them on, and I figured, let's throw them into the community mod controller. Because let's be honest, this thing's going to be absolutely awesome when it's complete. As I said, these are betas, and they're probably going to need some more work, but I'd love to get your guys' thoughts on them in the comments below. And one other thing I forgot to mention is the LEDs on here are RGB and fully controllable via Bluetooth on your cell phone. So one of the most critical parts of this mod is going to be cable management. We're going to be driving 10 LEDs, and those 10 LEDs require 13 total wires. 13! So let's do some work and let's make these look extremely clean. We're going to go ahead and route everything the way we need to, and then use a little bit of hot glue to hold everything down. With the wires looking really nice and tidy on the front half of the controller, I'm going to turn my attention to the back. And specifically, I'm going to take a look at this support area, and I'm going to go ahead and Dremel it out. And basically what I'm trying to do is just take it down to the bare plastic, and you're going to get a good look at it right here in a second. But this is essential. All 13 wires are going to need to move from one side of the board to the other, and this is my method of doing it. With that slot all cut, next step is to go ahead and get the LEDs all glued into place and the Shinewave kit installed. I'm going to leave a card in the upper right hand corner in case you're curious on seeing the full installation of the Shinewave kit, But otherwise, we're just going to show some highlights, doing some cable management, and gluing in the LEDs. One thing that I'm particularly proud of when this was all said and done is the PCB is still completely modular. All wires, LEDs, etc. are all glued to the main PCB, and it can be easily removed for maintenance and or whatever else needs to be done in the future. With the cable management complete, the only thing left to do is button up the back of the controller and admire our work. Hang on a second, I feel like we're admiring something, but something's missing. Ah yes, we need the LEDs, both the front LEDs and the rear LEDs, to truly admire what we've done here. So I mentioned earlier that the sticks have RGB LEDs in them, and I just kind of wanted to show that off here. They all work via Bluetooth, and you can select any color you want. There's multiple functions within there. You can select solid colors, you can select different rainbow type effects. You can really pretty much do whatever you want here. You can even sync it to music. And if you really hate it, you can turn them off. My personal preference is to make them pink, so that's how I'm going to leave them, and that's how I'll be shipping the controller. Next, I just wanted to take a second to show off the Shine Wave kit. And this is a reactive kit where it'll react to the buttons that you press. And it works absolutely fantastic. When you're not pressing buttons, after 3 seconds, it will just do its idle animation, which is just a rainbow LED. This kit was made with Smash Melee in mind, but the reality is it'll work with anything. So now let's get into the part that everyone has been waiting for. How are we going to do the giveaway? So here's how this is going to work. I'm going to take a look at all the comments that have been aggregated on all of the previous videos, and each time you left a comment, that will give you one opportunity to win the controller. That includes this video, so please leave a comment in here. Let me know if you enjoyed the community mod, let me know if we should do it again, and let me know if it's something in general that you were happy with. In 2 weeks' time, I'll do a follow-up video, and I'll show you guys the drawing process. If you missed any of the previous portions of the community mod, I'm going to leave the playlist over here, so I recommend you click on that and check out the other parts of this video. Overall, this has been an absolute blast, and I'm glad that we were able to make this happen. The turnout and the voting has been absolutely incredible, so thank you to everyone who participated along the way. Thanks again, guys, and I'll catch you for the next one here soon.